Ironically, HR is often the least diverse team.
Many people have only ever said the word spurt immediately after saying the word growth.
Ringtones are going out of style. Most people just want their phone to stay silent because they already check it so often.
You know you're getting old when you type out a response to someone's post and then delete it because you don't want the hassle of argument.
With all the stuff that was invented because of WW2, it makes WW2 useful.
You almost never see ants standing still.
Millions of gallons of milk are consumed December 24th by parents every year.
A punch physically damages more than a slap, but a slap does more emotional damage.
Those who want to live in previous centuries often forget they'd be peasants.
Santa is the closest thing we experience to a worldwide conspiracy.
There is nothing less sincere than an apology letter written by AI.
The most knowledgeable people in the world are actually closer to knowing nothing than everything.
It must be incredibly frustrating for car dealerships to contact their customers about extending their car's warranty.
The first televised Cybertruck high-speed chase will be interesting, one way or another.
History has proven the future might not be more futuristic.
All the easy good ideas have been taken.
Space is the out-of-bounds zone of the universe because it's mostly empty and you can't survive out there for long.
Musicals are the extrovert version of storytelling where instead of just saying something, every dialogue is an extended performance.
The world is a baby factory.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Stankflation is when cost of living is so high an inordinate amount of people become depressed and stop showering.
You know you're getting middle-aged when you realize that the pretty young woman you're looking at is young enough to be your daughter. You know you're getting old when she's young enough to be your granddaughter.
Most people only know what rotten eggs smell like because of comparisons to that smell.
It's worse to force yourself to love someone than to admit that you don't love them at all.
You are technically a tunnel.
Carpe diem is the old generation's version of saying YOLO.
Having a fan makes you feel cool.
The Star Wars galaxy had a Fermi paradox at some point.
When you buy life insurance on someone else, you're essentially betting they will die before you.
Considering Bob Cratchit was impoverished yet could afford a mortgage with 6 children from the pittance he was paid illustrates how bad the housing market has become for the working class since. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you liked this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh and groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.